the fuck is that guy?
I make my own moves, yeah, I'm bossing.
All weak bitches, please proceed to the exit.
Is there no one else? Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
We are not for the weak.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the Not for the Week podcast. It's your boy James.
It is yeah, boy James.
We're back. We're back again.
Back at it.
What's up, man?
Not a lot. Had a nice little 4th of July yesterday.
Yeah, it was pretty good. 4th of July is a fun one.
It is. It's always it's a weird like holiday for me because like I never really like know what to do on the 4th. I'm always like, what do you do today? Like, what do I wait for tonight or do I do?
Do I start drinking now?
I'm like, do I wake up with like a beer in my hand or like, do I just go straight to shots? Like, how do we approach the day leading into the fireworks and the other stuff?
It's a weird one too because it's always like in the middle of the week or some shit. Like it's never on the week.
Yeah,
which is like
Thursday.
a weird time. It's like, dude, like so if I get like belligerent and like blasted today, tomorrow's Friday. And like that's like a normal day.
Most people today work.
Yeah.
So most people are back at work today. So if they got just wasted last night, they probably aren't feeling
No bueno.
all too hot,
Dude,
as of now.
And then it's like, and then your lifting schedule, it's like throwing that off. It's like this is supposed to be chest day, and then tomorrow I got to do legs. It's like
It's supposed to be chest day. How did it turn into whiskey and deadlifts?
yeah, right. I don't know. It's a fun holiday though.
It is. Yeah. It brings like everyone is in a great mood on like the 4th.
Yeah.
Like everyone always just wants to cook food and drink and have like a good time and light things on fire.
I'll tell you what though, they need to figure out a way to do fireworks in the daytime because it doesn't get dark until like 9:30, and by then I'm getting like, oh, I'm kind of tired now.
Or pretty drunk.
Yeah, either or. Me, I was just tired. I was out.
Yeah. I was tired as shit. I went to sleep. I actually I was really tired from like my work week. So on yesterday, we went home to rest for a little bit and I was watching Kingston while Kyle was like getting ready. Yeah. And I just like put him in he has like this little like swing thing. I just put him in that, laid on the couch, watched some TV and fucking passed out for like 4 hours. She like came. She's like, "Oh, hey, we gotta go." I'm like, still just like not even close to being dressed. I was like gonna shave and everything. I was like, "Oh, well, I guess I'm just gonna throw some clothes on and head out."
Made the decision for you.
Mm-hmm.
No need to shave. Those are the best naps, though.
Oh yeah, and our couch is super comfortable, so I slept like a fucking king.
I started to do that last night. We were watching the new Stranger Things, and we're already like 6 episodes deep because we started watching like.
How many episodes are in the season?
8.
Oh, wow. So you're almost...
We almost finished it. It came out yesterday.
Oh, Jesus.
So we started watching in the morning, but like we got back from the party we were at, and I was laying on the couch, and I just passed out. But then I had to catch myself because I know if I fall asleep on the couch, I'm going to wake up at like 1.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be like, oh, man, my teeth are going to hurt because like I didn't brush my teeth. And
yeah.
I don't know. I was like, this is not a good move, so I... Had to relocate.
Relocate to the bed.
Yeah.
Do you guys have a TV in your room?
We do, but I was like, I'm just gonna call it. I'm just gonna knock out.
We usually just put like something on to go to sleep to. Just leave the TV on.
I can't do that. I hate that.
I always put like something really like calm and relaxing on. So I'll put on like Ancient Aliens or like I'll put on like Blue Planet or anything like Planet.
I can't do that.
Or History Channel.
It has to be quiet as fuck and it has to be dark.
Really?
Yeah. I
like noise.
Oh.
Like we have an air conditioner. I just put an air conditioner in our room, and because we don't have central air, and that thing is just like, but oh man, it helps that sound and that ice cold air.
Yeah, it has to be quiet. Like even like a little bit of light, and I'm like, fuck this.
Really?
That's why I have the sleep mask.
Oh yeah, huh?
Yeah.
I want to get one of those ones you put in the freezer that have the beads.
Chrissy has that. She has like a lavender one.
Does she like it?
She doesn't use it. She just sits in there.
She can hand that over to me then, because I will use that.
It looks stupid though. It looks incredibly stupid.
Well, you don't wear it for fashion.
Yeah, but what if somebody breaks into your house in the middle of the night or some shit? You gotta wake up and you're like,
Then they think
you look like some whack ass superhero.
Then they're like, oh shit, Superwoman's here. I'm gonna bounce. Lavender Woman.
Lavender Woman. Oh man. Yeah, that'd be a whack ass superhero. You got like some sleep mask.
She's like, I'm gonna relax you.
Smell this lavender.
Stress relief. I love lavender. Every time we put like stuff in our like little oil diffuser thing, it's always like lavender or peppermint. I actually need lavender because I'm always so stressed out. It actually helps me relax. It really does. We have what's called like pillow spray. We have like a stress relief one.
You spray it on your pillow?
You spray it on like you like mist it on your bed and stuff.
Huh.
And it's like ours is like lavender and like fucking lavender and like oak or something like that. And it's supposed to help like ease your mind and like relax your body. And I feel like it helps.
That's so weird.
I don't really know, but I need like little stuff like that because I'm always like on fucking edge, dude. I'm always so high strung about shit.
I wonder how much of that is like mental.
Probably
like the mental aspect of it, like
all of it.
The placebo effect.
Probably a lot of it. You're like, oh, I sprayed this magic.
I'm about to sleep. So good.
It's just like water with like a tiny bit of lavender in it.
That's how I feel about like that CBD oil for the most part. Like I feel like a lot of that is like placebo effect. I feel like it has some properties that help, but like I feel like some people are just like, oh my god, this is the greatest thing ever. I feel like
I don't know, dude. Remember when I freaking drank those CBD BCAAs?
Yeah, you drank like way too much though. That's why.
My cheeks got
like
all like
double.
red, and I was kind of like, whoa.
You drank like
very
double.
Chilled out right now.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's just been underdosed. I don't know.
Could be, yeah. But people don't use it.
Or you're getting some shitty stuff.
Fucking shitty lavender.
Can't trust nobody.
Can't trust. Yep.
Some knockoff made in China lavender.
Fucking fake lavender. I bet you lavender from China is probably better than
Probably.
lavender here. Well, their air quality actually sucks, though.
Yeah, so it's probably better lavender though because their air quality is sucking so bad. They need it to be high quality lavender.
Makes sense.
To offset.
Offset.
Oh man, dude, I didn't tell you about my LA trip.
Yeah, how was that?
Dude, LA's expensive as fuck. Chrissy and I spent as much on this trip to LA as we did last year to fly to Mexico and stay at an all-inclusive for a week.
No way.
Yeah. It's just stupid, dude.
That's crazy.
I don't know why people go to LA.
Damn. And Mexico is like a lot cooler.
Yeah. Well, sitting on a beach with some margaritas sounds a
Didn't
lot
you-
better than
wasn't that
sitting
like
on the 405 for 2 hours while trying to get to.
Oh, people are shooting each other.
Yeah. Fuck. I don't know why people live in LA, dude. I couldn't do it.
It's LA, bro.
We literally.
City of Angels.
We were in Dana Point, and like that's like Orange, like Southern Orange County, like pretty far down there. And we were gonna stay there and go to like Universal and go to like Venice and like all this shit, but stay there. It's like a 45-mile drive.
Jeez.
And I was like telling Chrissy, I was like, it's 45 miles, which isn't that bad, but at the same time, we have to double that because we're gonna be in traffic.
Yeah.
So it's going to take us 2 hours to get there, 2 hours to get back.
Yep.
Not going to happen. The traffic's just insane, dude.
4-hour round trip.
It takes you like 30 minutes to go like 10 miles.
I know.
It's like no reason for it.
Yeah, dude. When we went to the LA Fit this year,
Yeah.
it was just like, remember we had to be like, okay, it takes us 3 hours, so it's going to take us 5 hours.
Yeah.
We need to.
And we were still late.
And we were still, yeah, because we still left like if it was only going to take us 3 hours.
Damn.
And then we got stuck in traffic. We're like, well, what's with the traffic?
And it's not even like just regular traffic. It's like completely dead stop traffic. It's like it's like not even traffic. You're like just sitting there.
It's not even like Portland traffic where it's like, fuck, it's packed, but you're still like moving
You're
a
like
little bit.
you're like moving.
It's like, yeah, it's like dead stop. Get out of your car, and you can walk 3 miles, and your car will still be in the same spot.
I'm gonna get my 10-minute walk in. Pick me up in like a mile.
The mile comes around, still not.
Yeah.
You're like, where you
I'm
at?
way past it.
You're like, I'm already where we're going.
Oh man, yeah. It's and then people always fucking change lanes.
Oh yeah.
Like, stop changing lanes, dude. You're just making this take longer.
LA is the kind of place that if you know you're going to be taking a right soon, you stay in the right lane for the whole drive.
Yeah.
So I do that here because of Portland traffic, because Portland traffic isn't anywhere close to as bad as LA traffic, but it's still kind of the same thing. Like, you can't just say, I'm going to cut these people off and then get over in the right lane, or, oh, cool, here's a straight shot to get into the right. It's like, no, dude, like, you need to be in the right lane right fucking now.
As soon as you have the inkling that your turn is coming up in like 2 miles, start getting your ass over.
Yeah, you're like, get now.
Because nobody's going to let you over. And nobody should let you over.
And then you're going to miss your spot, and then you're going to be on your way to Washington.
Yeah.
Or LA, on your way to wherever.
You're going to end up in Mexico.
Fucking Tijuana.
Yeah.
You went to Universal?
Yeah, Universal. Universal is disappointing, dude.
Really?
I got to tell you, I was a little disappointed. Like, I don't know. You have like this grand, like, super romantic idea of what like Universal is. Like this, like, oh man, it's this big magical fucking place. You think Disneyland? I think like Disneyland, but like for like older people. Mm-hmm. It's not. It's like tiny.
Really?
It's like super small.
Really?
I would compare Universal to like one of the lands in Disneyland.
Whoa.
Like, for the most part.
How many lands are in Disneyland?
I don't fucking know. But there's a lot. I don't know. Like, it's like Tomorrowland. It's like the size of Tomorrowland, I feel like.
Jeez.
And everything, it's just like, I don't know. Like, I can't imagine having a kid and going to like one of those places.
Yeah.
Like, for me and Chrissy, it was $120 a person. We would have had to pay $60 for ticket or for parking.
That's so expensive to park.
So right there, off the bat, it's $300.
Yeah.
And then if you have a kid, depending on how old the kid is, you're spending another like 80, 50 maybe.
Oh yeah, because kids are.
I think under a certain age they're free,
but it's probably like under like 6 or
something small. And then I'm sure the ticket above that is like $80 or $60. So right there, family of 3, you're looking at like $400 just to walk in the door.
That's nuts.
And then like, God forbid you want something in there, like a drink or food, or you're spending a ridiculous amount of time. And then the lines are just stupid.
Lines suck. Well, it's like, so it's lines are worth it if you're in a cool place and you're enjoying yourself looking around.
Like, you can kind of justify some of the lines at like Disneyland.
Yeah.
Like, Christy and I went to Disneyland the day after Christmas a couple years back, and it was just insane. Like, all the lines were like 2 hours. Jeez. But like, you could kind of justify some of them. Like, okay, like I'll wait like an hour and a half for Space Mountain or some shit.
Yeah,
because that's a cool ride, and the line's not terrible. Like, they do a good job of like keeping you entertained in line. Mm-hmm. But like these lines, it was like you're waiting. Like, we didn't wait. We got there early, and it was also not super packed, so we got like all the big rides out early, and so we didn't wait more than like 20 minutes. Mm. But like all the rides there are like less than a minute, like 90 seconds or less. I feel like
that's such BS.
Like the shortest rides ever. And so like you think about like the wait to ride ratio, and it's like not worth it, dude.
Yeah,
not worth it at all. I don't know. I was a little disappointed. I've been on some rides that were really short, and I was like, that was it? I'm like, I just waited in line for a fucking like 45 minutes, which isn't very long for a line, but I was like, I just waited in line for 45 minutes, and literally I closed my eyes and opened them, and I was already back. Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is this shit? And it wasn't even like a fun ride.
That's the worst. Is like, so like everyone's like, the Mummy is the really good ride. Mm-hmm. The Mummy and Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park was closed though, but everyone's like, yeah, the Mummy ride's really good. So we're like, oh, okay, cool, we'll go on the Mummy ride. Literally, no joke, 60 seconds. Like, I looked at Chrissy and I was like, because it's like it's one of those screen ones, but it's like like you're bolted into this thing, and you go through this area, and it's a bunch of screens, and then there's some live action stuff, and it's like a little mini roller coaster, right?
Yeah.
So we go on this little mini roller coaster, and then we get to the end, and then we reverse out of it, and I'm like, oh, okay, we're gonna go to a new area now. No, we reversed out back to the beginning. And I was like, I looked at Chrissy, I was like, there's no way that was the end, right? And she's like, I think it might be the end. I was like,
that's so stupid.
I was like, we just waited hella.
It sucks because like, what do you do too? Like, you have no option but to just, like try and enjoy it because you just spent like $300 to just to walk.
No, it was still fun. Like we still had a good time. We went to like Harry Potter Land and shit.
How was that?
It's cool.
That looked cool on Hairflip's story.
It's cool. They put a lot of detail into it. The thing about that type of stuff is it's all built around like you have to buy stuff.
Really?
Like it's built around like you buying stuff. Like all the shops in Harry Potter Land are like stores where you can buy Harry Potter merchandise.
Yeah.
Or like you can buy, like they have all these cool things, like you buy these wands or whatever, like the wands, and you stand on these certain little areas and you move your wand, and like shit happens in the windows.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, like so you can like make something happen. So it's for the kids, like, oh, I made that plant move or whatever. Like my spell worked, but you have to buy the wand. The wand's like $60.
Yeah, I was just watching like a vlog, and this dude went to Disneyland and went to like the Star Wars land.
Yeah. Oh, I heard that's sick.
And you can, it's super sick. And you can custom make your own lightsaber, and they do this whole big thing. Yeah, it's like you have like 4 different classes of like lightsabers you can pick in colors.
Yeah.
And you like put everything together, and it costs like $225 to have a lightsaber. But it's like all steel.
Is it just the handle?
No, it's the handle and like the beam. It's like
Is there an actual beam?
Yeah, not like a beam, but it's like a.
It's like a plastic.
It's like a glass. Whoa. Yeah, it's like a glass like beam with like a laser like inside of it.
Huh.
It's like it looks really cool.
It sounds
But it's
super like you'd break that shit.
It's like heavy.
Yeah,
I guess according to him. But I was like $220.
And you know, every single kid in there is like, Dad, I want that.
Oh,
and I'm
dude.
like,
Yeah. Dude, when Kingston gets older, I'm sure he'll be a Star Wars fan like me, and he'll be like, "Hey, can I get a lightsaber?" And I'll be like,
you better get yourself a YouTube channel and start making some money, bro.
like, hey, when did you start your job again? I don't have one exactly.
The way my finances are set up, bro.
I'm like, son,
You're paying for that.
I'm like, I had enough money to get us here. I don't.
That's about it,
That's
dude.
it.
We're eating top ramen that I smuggled into my back pocket. That's about it, bro.
Enjoy.
Yeah. No, I can't imagine. Like, you go take some little kids and they're like, I want that. It's oh, no, dude. Stop looking at the shit.
I have to save up $1 million just to
like
go there.
we went to like the Minion Land, and like the little keychains were like $8. I was like,
so crazy.
it's a tiny little keychain that they made in China for like 30 cents.
That's how Disneyland's able to stay so like.
Bro. I mean, you can't. People are paying it, so I'm not going to hate on them for doing it.
Yeah,
but
people are paying it, and Disneyland is Disneyland. Like Disneyland will never go away.
Yeah,
as long as there's children on the earth and adults that maybe didn't have a childhood. Also,
part of me wonders though how Universal stays in business though, because it's not like that.
Well, if you had a crappy time like that,
I didn't have a crappy time. I still had a good time, but like when I think about it, like would I do that again? Probably not.
No. Yeah, but you'd probably go to Disneyland again.
I don't know if I'd go to Disney. The only reason I would go to Disneyland again would be for Star Wars Land, to see what Star Wars Land was like.
I want to see Star Wars Land.
But like the last time I went to Disneyland, I told Chrissy, I was like, I'm never coming back here. Because we went the day after Christmas, and it was ungodly packed.
Really?
Yeah. Like Chrissy was getting annoyed.
I heard the best time is like supposed to be winter.
Middle of the week, like in the winter. When people are supposed to be in school.
Who the fuck are able to do that? Who's able to go to Disneyland in the middle of the winter and on a weekday?
Whenever I have kids, I'm pulling them out of school and we're going in the middle of winter. Why aren't we going in summer when everyone else is going? Because I don't fucking.
I'm like, when everyone else is going, there's your answer.
There's your answer. Don't ask stupid questions.
Do you not want to go on any rides? Because I want to go on some rides. So we're going on a Wednesday.
I don't know. It was cool, but I think the next time I'd rather just go to like Florida and go to like the actual Universal Studios Florida, because I'm sure that's insane.
Oh yeah, so there's 2 different Universal Studios, right?
It makes sense why Universal Studios Hollywood is so small though, because like the land in LA is just so fucking expensive.
Yeah.
Like imagine putting like a big ass park like that. Probably be ungodly amount of money.
I was gonna say because every time I ever seen Universal Studios, it always looked really cool. Maybe it was the Florida one.
I don't know. It was cool. Like I remember it being cool when I was younger. I remember being like, "Fuck yeah, I love Universal." Yeah. But
they used to have like didn't they used to have like a Fast and the Furious thing there?
They kind of do. It's like on the studio tour.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like part of the studio tour.
It has like
it's pretty cheesy.
Yeah.
They got like Vin Diesel and he's like, "We gotta hide you guys" or some shit.
Oh
like,
really?
You're hiding from whoever Jason Statham's character is.
Oh yeah.
You're like, "We gotta hide you. Come with us." And like you're like hiding and they're like protecting you on the tram as you're driving through this little world.
Oh jeez.
And The Rock shows up. He's like,
is he really?
yeah, he's like part of it.
The actual Rock?
Yeah, he showed up and he's like, "Hey, James, welcome to Universal."
And you're like,
No.
Oh, you're like, thanks, The Rock.
It's like a video version of him.
That's not
He's like, "Hey, guys,
hey, I'm The Rock.
I'm The Rock. Check out these biceps."
He's like, peak checks all day.
Have you seen The Rock's new shoes? Mm-mm. He's been hyping them up. Dude, it's insane how, I don't know, Rock will probably be like the richest person on earth, I feel like, at one point.
I feel like that motherfucker should be a billionaire soon.
I feel like he's almost there. When he launches his tequila company, for sure he's going to be.
Is he launching a tequila company?
Yeah, in December.
What's it going to be called?
I think it's called Mana.
The Rock.
It's called Mana Tequila.
Rockila.
Rockila? Well, he for sure needs to change it to that now.
Yeah.
That's not the name.
It's way better than Moana or whatever it's called.
Yeah, but like I don't know, just all the shit he does with like Under Armour, like his shoes and like he has those headphones that come out and like
I know.
and they sell out immediately. Like I went to go, it was like a week or two after his headphones came out, and I went on the Under Armour site. I was like, maybe I'll check those out because I need some, headphones. They were already sold out. I was like, and you think about the quantities that Under Armour's probably purchasing.
Oh, probably a lot.
It's a ridiculous amount. So the fact that they're selling out
within weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said that his brand has been doing like fantastic. I'm like, yeah, it's because you're The Rock, dude.
Yeah. And his social media, like just the fact that he can hype it onto his social media and tell like all these people instantly.
150 million people or whatever.
Yeah. It's insane. Dude, I'm no doubt when his tequila company comes out, he
just never stops making moves. He's just a man of many moves.
It's impressive. And on top of that, I've never seen a negative comment on his social media. Like I've never seen somebody comment on his social media like, "You suck, Rock," or "That fucking sucks." Like you never see, like on every other person's social media, you'll see at least one. Like, oh,
yeah. The Rock's is just like,
it's all like, "Oh my God, I love you." Oh my God, like,
because it's The Rock.
I know, but it's just insane. Like, I've never seen anybody say anything negative about The Rock. Like, if he wanted to run for president,
I thought he was going to. Is he not?
I don't know.
He would probably become president.
Dude, he would. For sure.
He would make
feel
a
like
lot
he would
less
win.
money though.
Oh, 100%.
Presidents only make like.
It would not be worth it.
Did you know presidents only make like $400,000 a year? I'm like, you run our country. You don't even make $1 million. So over the course of a 4-year run, you've only made like $16,000 or 106 or 1 million. Yeah, 1.6 million. I'm like, over 4 years, you've only made 1.6 million as the president.
I feel like you shouldn't be making that much money though.
What?
I feel like they shouldn't be making that much money.
You're the president. Of
I know,
the
but
United States
we don't
of
need
America.
incentive for like people that are just want to get paid to go there.
Oh, that's true. Well,
If anything, they should make less.
You get super gnarly bennies being president.
Oh, 100%.
Like,
you get Air Force One, dude.
You're fucking nationally recognized.
And you get, but it's not worth it, dude. I feel like it's not worth it.
I couldn't be the president, dude.
I feel like, especially like with The Rock, it wouldn't be worth it. Too many people would end up hating him.
Oh, yeah.
Because no matter what he does, somebody's going to dislike it.
Yeah, everyone would be like, oh, he's so amazing. And then he'd make his first decision as president.
And be like, oh, I fucking hate The Rock.
Everyone would be like, The Rock sucks.
Never watching another fucking Walking Tall movie again.
Yeah, fuck Walking Tall. Fuck all the other Walking Tall.
Hobbs and Shaw.
I want to see that just to...
It looks good. It looks incredibly fake, though.
Oh, yeah. Well, did you see that part where like in the trailer it was like I don't know what kind of car. I think it was a Lambo or a McLaren or something. And it like drifts under the semi.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like,
and then the biker guy like drifts under it too, like to follow. He's like chasing after him.
I'm just like, no.
But he's like off the bike as he like drifts underneath, and then he hops back on the bike. I was like, I don't know about that.
I'm like, that doesn't hurt. Like, you wouldn't feel, like you're feeling that tonight. You are gonna be laying in bed and you're gonna be like, why did I do that super cool stunt?
Yeah.
Just to chase a Lamborghini guy.
It looks cool though. It looks cool too because like they're doing it like part of it in Samoa.
Yeah.
And like they got like a bunch of The Rock's actual family in the movie. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, I know. I'm in there.
I know. I was wondering why you were gone for like a couple weeks, and now it makes sense.
See, now I'm back. That's why I'm more tan and everything. Yeah.
Yeah. You got to get us premiere tickets.
I just come back. I'm like, hey, like, why are you talking like that? You're like, talking like what? Spend a lot of time with my cousins. No.
You got to get us premiere tickets, dude.
Yeah, I know. Red carpet tickets. How much would it cost to go to one of those premieres?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if you could buy tickets. I don't think you could buy tickets.
I don't think because that's just cast, huh? Cast and directors and stuff.
I don't know. Yeah, I think for premieres like that.
Like
although
big movies.
For big movies, maybe. But when we were down in LA, they were doing the Stranger Things 3 premiere, and they were just giving out tickets to like people to sit in the audience and like, just, I don't know, like you didn't have to pay for the tickets.
That's dope.
But we didn't go for some reason.
That sucks. Why?
I think Chrissy assumed that I wasn't interested in it. Like, because when she mentioned it to me, like, she didn't tell me that they were free tickets. She just said, hey, they're doing the Stranger Things premiere. I was like, oh, that's cool. Like, I assumed that, like you, that they only give tickets to cast. I was like, that's cool. But then, like, after we got back, she's like, yeah, they were doing the thing, and we could have got tickets. I was like, oh, you didn't say that.
I know.
You left that part out.
I know. It's like, those are the important details,
That's really, like, the most important detail there.
That's like the difference between, like, me being like, oh, that's kind of cool, $300, to, oh, that's sick, let's do it free.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Dude, speaking of $300, we were trying to work out at this gym down there when we were in LA.
Oh, I seen a tweet. You tweeted about
I was
that.
pretty furious.
Was it a cool gym?
No, it's that place that fucking Taryn Beckham trains at every now and then. It's in Hollywood. It's what's it called?
Now I can see why he only trains there.
It's like No Limit or some shit. It looked cool, and I've seen him, and I've seen a few other people like training there, and I was like, oh man, and then it's only like 2 miles from where we were staying.
Yeah,
I was like, man, I could go in there like early morning and get a workout in before we go to Universal, or like get my leg day in.
Yeah,
like it looks like a cool gym. I fucking messaged them. I was like, hey, you guys do drop-ins? And they messaged me back. They're like, yeah, we do. $100. And I was like,
that's crazy.
I didn't know what to say. Like, so I messaged him back like some gif of like me laughing or like somebody laughing. I was like, and he's like, yeah, have a good one. And I was like, so I called them. I was like, hey, you guys do drop-ins? He's like, yeah, it's $100 per person. I was like, who the fuck is paying $100 for a day pass?
You said that?
No, I didn't say that. I was like, I was more in just shock.
That's
like
so crazy.
Literally, like my jaw was.
That is so much fucking money for
$100
to work out for. The problem is it's not even like a day pass, like a 24-hour pass. You know what I mean?
No,
where like you
it's
can
not a
work
24-hour
out.
gym.
Yeah. Well, you know how like it's like, okay, I got this day pass
At 6 a.m.
at
so
6
I can go
a.m.
back
So
in.
that means I can come back before 6 a.m. the next day. It's
Yeah.
like here is $100 so you can work out for 2 hours, and then
Because you're not going to work out. You're not going to work out more than 2 hours.
$50 fucking an hour.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
No, at most you're going to be there 2 hours.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to spend your whole day there.
Oh yeah, especially if you're there on vacation.
Yeah. And
Get
there's only
everything
so
out.
much shit you can do there.
Right.
It's not like they have like a spa and a sauna and like you can hang out all day and do like.
That's so crazy, dude.
It's literally just a gym. Has like a little outdoor area. It's got like graffiti on the walls. Like I don't know. It's just an average gym.
For $100 a day, you can work out.
And I was just thinking to myself, like, who the fuck do you think you are? Like,
That's so nuts, dude.
Like, if you don't want people to work out there, just say no day passes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, just say no day passes.
That's not like we're gonna go there.
Like, how many people are actually paying you $100 to come in?
Dude, probably not a lot.
I can't imagine.
Probably like Taryn Beckham.
Well, it's like $100. I don't think he pays to work out there, but it's just like, I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like I was like, I like had respect for the gym. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, oh, that's a cool gym. Like, I'd love to train there if I got the chance. Like, I was like, all the people around it are cool. And then like that kind of interaction made me not, like, instantly, I don't like that gym. I don't support that gym. Like the brand of that gym now to me is like, no, I'm not going to support it because of that. Like, I don't know.
That's just ridiculous.
Like, when we ran Gunsmith, we never charged people day passes. Like, if you wanted to work out, come on by. We're happy to have you, especially if you're traveling. And I told him that. I was like, hey, we're just traveling. I'm in here for the weekend. Yeah. Want to come by and train. He's like, yeah, it's $100. But, like, I could understand, like, if you got the same people and they're like big people, maybe like big social media people, and they're coming in constantly filming content in your gym and making money off your gym, I can understand, hey, $100 for you. But like, average Joe coming in from out of town, seeing your gym on Instagram, and I want to train there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, they just ruin that.
You know what I mean? And it's like, I get the point. You want to have an elite. You don't want to just have anybody walk in. Yeah. You know what I mean? You don't want to have just anybody walk in and, you know, fuck up your equipment or do something stupid or bring like a bad vibe. Like, I understand that. But
$100.
But there are ways to limit that without like alienating people that like could support your brand in the future. Exactly. You know what I mean? So it ends up coming off more as like a greed move, in my opinion. Like that's not you trying to create a cool environment. That's just you trying to profit off of people. Yeah. And like your pull on social media.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like, oh, you're getting a lot of interest from a lot of people on social media. Like, so I'm going to try to cash in on this. Yeah. As opposed to maybe like, hey, yeah, we do. It's normally $100, but you know, we'll drop it down like $30-$40. You're still making a lot. You're still making $40 more than you were going to make, as opposed to making zero because I'm not paying $100.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're still making some money, and on top of that, you're improving your brand image. Yeah. Because now I'm going to be like, oh, I'm going to work out there. I'll be like, oh, they were really cool to me, and tell other people. And then other people are going to be like, hey, check out that gym.
But instead, you're on a podcast. Telling everyone.
Instead, you were kind of rude to me on the phone. And on top of that, you're kind of assholes for that.
For charging $100.
Like, who the much. It's not even the money. It's just the audacity. Like, who the fuck do you think you are charging $100 for your gym? Like,
I know. And it's crazy because then you have like gyms like Duo where our day passes are $8.
Yeah.
We're not even double digit day passing, dude.
Or you have gyms like fucking Gold's Gym Venice, which is the Mecca, which most people view as like the greatest gym in the world.
Yeah.
And it's only $40, which is still kind of like, oh, it used to be 20. 40 is still kind of like for a single workout, it's still kind of high.
Yeah.
But that's the fucking Mecca. Yeah. That's where fucking Arnold and them train. Like,
and you almost are always guaranteed to run into.
You're gonna run into some big time celebrity, like some massive bodybuilder. You're gonna run into somebody.
Oh yeah.
And it's the same quality gym, like equipment wise, same setup basically. You know, but you're gonna charge $100. And like I said, if you don't want people working out at your gym, don't fucking just say no day passes.
Yeah. It's so easy, dude.
It's so easy. Be like, hey, we don't do day passes.
I do that to people at Duo. I'll charge people at Duo for day passes that I'm like,
yeah.
But I'll give free passes to people who I'm like, yeah. Seems kind of fucked up, but it's usually the people I give the free passes to who usually end up signing up.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
there's certain people out there that you get a vibe from, like, oh, this guy's gonna fuck around and like break some shit. Like
if they come in with like a very fucking general like, or if they come in with like interest and wanting to work out here and they like want to check this place out and maybe possibly sign up, I'm like, cool, free pass.
Yeah.
Don't pay. Don't worry about it. Sign this. You're good.
But if they're like standoffish and kind of dick,
or I always charge out of town people passes because I go never sign up because they're out of town people.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, it's $92 cheaper for 10,000 square foot of weights.
I don't know. I don't agree with the business model.
Yeah.
Like, I agree if you don't want people working out at your gym and you're really trying to keep people out, just say no day passes. Yeah. And then people continue like, oh man, that sucks. Like, I really want to work out there. Well, if you really want to work out here, it's $100. But don't just offer.
That kind of makes you seem like a douchebag, though. But
if you're not offering them, if you don't want people working out there,
that's true,
and they're just going to keep like, hey man, I really, really want to work out there. Okay, it's $100. Or you got to sign up for a month. Something shit like that.
How much?
But just coming out,
their memberships.
I think it's like $180. Somebody told me.
Holy fuck! Dude.
Which isn't. It's not terrible. It's LA.
It's not.
You're gonna spend a lot of money on it.
It's not terrible, but like, you're telling me that their day pass is only $80 less.
Yeah.
Than just a month.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I don't know.
That's like, is that a specialty gym or anything?
No,
or it's just a regular gym.
It looks like Duo, except it has an outdoor area that has like a jungle gym and some turf, and it maybe has a little bit more equipment, like nicer equipment, like newer equipment, and then it's just got a bunch of graffiti on the walls. It's nothing special. When I was down there though, like I was working out with my boy TJ at Eric the Trainer's gym.
Mm-hmm. Was
Eric his there? Gym is no, he was out of town. His gym is sick as fuck, like super nice. It's not really a powerlifting gym, like you couldn't like deadlift a lot there, but it has like really nice hammer strength and like dumbbells. Yeah, like dumbbells up to like 150, 160.
I seen it had a boxing ring.
It has a big boxing ring in the middle. It has some really cool machines, and some cool bars. But like, it's not like a powerlifting gym. It's more like aesthetic gym. And but I was working out there, and one of the trainers there was like talking about the gym that like Chris Pratt and Helmsworth.
Oh yeah, Chris Helmsworth.
That they work out at, and how it's $3,000 a month, but it's like a full service gym. Like, you get that includes the training, that includes like those recovery boots, it includes sauna, it includes cryo, it includes all this like massage. Like, you're getting all this shit for $3,000. And I'm thinking, like, you can justify $3,000 there. You can just justify an ungodly price. I'm sure the day pass for that is probably like $100, $200, you know, to work out there for a day, if they even do day passes. You know what I mean?
They might not.
Yeah, they probably don't do day passes, but if they were to do a day pass, I would expect that to be like $200-$300.
Yeah,
and you can justify that because you're getting fucking training, you're getting value.
Yeah. Plus, you're probably gonna have Thor spot you.
Yeah.
Or fucking Star-Lord.
Yeah. But you got to provide the value. Like, I don't know. It made me think of the total social media like buzz now of people just cashing in on social media, like just throwing out, like, you see all these cookie cutter programs out there for sale, like, oh, buy this program. It's some general basic ass fucking program.
Oh yeah.
You know, and it's $70 or whatever. Or, you know, somebody starts offering some merch and some like $40 for a t-shirt and some bullshit like t-shirt that they got printed down the street. You know what I mean? Like, you got to provide the value. Like, if you're not providing the value, people are not going to continue to support it.
Well, that's like part of like sales. Yeah. Right. That's like what we learned. Like, when I was selling cars, is like, people don't see the value. You have to show them the value.
Yeah.
And you present value through you. Right. So like, whatever you're able to do for them, that's how they're going to get, like, what you're excited about is what they're excited about. Exactly. So if you're not able to bring like excitement to them from a product, then they are not going to buy that product. Yeah. Right. Or if you're not an exciting person, or you don't have like a resume that says, hey, I'm fucking badass, buy my program. Like, I very obviously look like someone who should buy, you know what I mean? Like, I have the look that excites people, the look that people are like, I want to look like that. I want to buy their program. You know what I mean?
But even then, like, even if you have like the look and the excitement, if right off the bat you're just you're just thinking short-sighted and you're just throwing something out there, like something that's like a shitty program, or in this case, a super expensive day pass. Like you're thinking short-sighted, like, hey, I'm gonna grab this money real quick. Oh yeah. And you're not thinking long-term, like, hey, if you provide a shitty service up front, or if you provide like or if you get like a shitty interaction with a customer off jump, like they're not gonna come like. Yeah, you may have gotten that initial boost in money. Like, yeah, they might have gotten my initial $100, but I'm gonna be angry. I'm gonna be angry about it. Or they provide a shitty program and I buy it. Like, I'm not gonna buy anything from that person ever again. Yeah. So yeah, you got my $60, $70 up front, but lifetime of a customer, like you're not getting shit.
And your word of mouth just went down.
Word of mouth. I'm gonna tell at least 10 people that you suck, and not to do that. Yeah. So you're taking the quick money as opposed to thinking like lifetime of that customer or lifetime of that potential customer. Like
that's why it's so important to like provide like that wow factor.
Factor, you know, and make sure that person leaves with a good impression. That's part of the reason why I've never offered like a custom, like a like a blanket fucking like basic program on my Instagram, like monetizing that. I could have done that a couple years ago, but I don't want to just throw something out there and like have people be like, "Oh man, I didn't really enjoy this program." Like,
I saw you post something on your Instagram about online training. Are you gonna get back into that and start programming for people, or?
I'm gonna start. I'm working on some templates I'm gonna throw up, but like I don't want them to be shitty, and I don't want people to not like them, and I don't want people to have like a negative experience with it. So I've just been super hesitant to just put something out there, just anything out there.
Well, I don't think that anything that you would come up
with.
Well,
yeah, but like I'm super like don't want that to happen. You know what I mean? So I haven't done that at all. And I do some online training, but
how was the response to that when you asked that?
It's pretty good. I think people really enjoy that. But that's the thing too, is like I don't want to just put out anything. Yeah. And so, but you got to think that's what thinking about that, like if somebody enjoys what you're putting out, like they're going to continue to support that. But if they have a negative experience with that, they're not going to continue to support it. And then they probably will not support anything else that you do. You know what I mean?
Oh, yes.
So with the new brand that I'm launching, like I don't want people to be like, oh man, fuck that guy. His program fucking sucks. Oh, he has this and this available now? No.
But the chances are, so like if you look at like all the people who like watch your videos, because you post a lot of like workout videos, if you look at all the people, like the response you get from that stuff, those people love that shit, right? Yeah. Which means that essentially if you made a workout plan like one that you would do yourself, then they would already be expecting some crazy hybrid shit. Yeah. And they'd be like, fuck, this is really hard. Yeah. But I dig it.
Yeah. So, but I don't know.
You should do it.
Oh, I will, but beside the point. I'm just working on some other things right now. But yeah, I think a lot of people need to take that into consideration though. Like when they do something and they don't just think about the short term. You got to think about the lifetime.
Oh, dude, that's why I fucking talk to people about this shit all the time. Like I consider myself to have like fantastic customer service skills, right? Yeah. And like everything that I do, I always have like wonderful like interactions with people, and I always make sure that people come into like a conversation with me feeling good, or if they're not feeling good, they leave the conversation feeling good or feeling better than they did when they came in, right? It's important. I always like go the extra step for people because one, like I care, and I think it's just in me to be that way with people, but also now that person's going to be like, dude, I fucking went to the gym today, and the front desk guy was badass. He fucking free passed me. I ended up signing up. The gym's sick. That dude's sick. I could talk to that motherfucker all day. Go check him out, right? Well, then he tells his buddy, then his buddy comes in and is like, dude, my buddy told me you were pretty tight and to come talk to you about possibly sign him up. Boom, done. He tells his, you know what I mean?
That's just a wave of positive.
That's just how that shit goes, and that happens a lot for me at the gym. Yeah, people are like, oh, my friend said you signed him up and he wanted me to come check this place out and blah, blah, blah. And you're really cool or whatever. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, it's really cool. Like, you have the ability to, like, seriously affect, like, the world. You know what I mean? Like, on different levels,
it's like a minor, but, like, that minor bit of positivity makes a huge difference. It just kind of snowballs. You know?
Yeah, and now it's like if you talk to people who know me like over the course of years, even people who don't know me, who just have heard of me or have seen me, like for the most part, I get a lot of fucking positive shit. You know, everyone's usually like, oh, he's super fucking nice or super cool or Jay's fucking badass. Like that's just how it is. Yeah, you know, that's just like every interaction is super important. But that's how companies should.
And then they're willing to support you in whatever you do.
Yeah, they're like, dude, you're super cool. You supported me or did fucking whatever. I'm gonna support you now.
Yeah, whatever you do, they're gonna support you.
Dude, and that it shows in like social media and all that stuff, you know. And it's just like, but companies need to. It sucks that some companies don't see that. Yeah, you know what I mean. Like some companies are just so like, don't even realize it. They're just like, whatever, fuck you. Yeah, and they don't think it's ever gonna like come back on them.
Well, that's like another thing. That's like why Gunsmith was so successful for when we were going. Is because like we would send custom messages in every order. We would like handwritten ones. We would, you know, respond to people on social media. We would talk to people on social media. Like we wouldn't just be like, oh, you bought a shirt and tagged us. Like, cool. Like we would actually respond to it and be like, hey man, like that's awesome. Like
or share it on the story.
Or share it.
Or make a whole post.
We would just make those people feel like they were part of it. You know what I mean? And like there's some brands out there, and there's a lot of brands out there that it's the opposite. You know what I mean? Like there's a brand that I'm not going to name, but I've supported them and you know bought stuff from them, and you know put them on my story or you know tag them and like love this shit like whatever, and like get like no response on social media. Like they'll see it, but like they won't respond, or they'll like it. Yeah, they'll just like it. Like they won't interact, and it's just one of those things where it's like it kind of. Like, I don't expect, like, oh, man, you're fucking amazing. Like, here's some free shit. Like, no, but I want them to be like acknowledge the fact that I spent money at your company and bought some stuff. Be like, hey, man, appreciate it. Like, thanks for the support.
Every single person.
Like, even just something as simple as that. Like, thanks for the support. Really appreciate it. Yeah. Something super like simple. Yeah, something super simple like that.
That's what was cool. Yeah, exactly. Like, people, every single person who ever bought anything from Gunsmith, like, always got like a message or like always we appreciated like, reached out to you. Oh yeah. And you need support to grow, dude. You fucking
And so like with that like going back to that example, like that company, I've tagged them in a bunch of stuff, like message them like, hey, love the stuff, blah blah blah. And they'll like the message or whatever. Like it's like I know you saw it because you just liked it. Just like something just take the extra 5 seconds, just write, hey man, really appreciate it. Thanks for your support.
Yeah, that 5 seconds goes 5 miles.
Now what happened, I don't buy anything from them because I don't want to buy, I don't want to support them. Even though I kind of like their stuff, I'm not going to support it. And that's just how customers are. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Like there's too much competition out there. There's too many other brands. There's too many other businesses in the same field as you for you to not go that extra mile to acknowledge somebody. All right. There's too many other, you know, t-shirt companies. There's too many other like lifting companies, too many other supplement companies. There's too many other, the world is so saturated, especially with social media. There's too many other ones for you to just be like just coasting by, not acknowledging your customers, not going that extra step to make your customer feel special and make your customer feel part of the company. For you to get away with that. Like, you could put out the coolest shit ever, but there's another company doing the same thing.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
They're going over to fucking China, making that shit the same quality as you, and they're going to maybe go in a little extra mile, start talking to their customers, and pretty soon your business collapses.
Oh, yeah. That's what a buddy of mine who I know just started up like a motocross brand. Yeah. And it's pretty cool. It's super catchy, and the graphics are really fucking cool. Material, like I have one of the shirts. Like the shirts are really fucking awesome. But when he first started it up, he was just like they just had no idea, like what to do or anything like that. And I asked him, I was like, well, dude, like you have to understand, like here are some things that really help like grow like a company or like a business or like grow you guys as like people and like a brand, you know what I mean? Like they I don't know, they didn't even have like a message for the company. They didn't even have, I'm like, you know, you guys are I'm like, you have to think of your competitors. Like who's your competitor right now? I'm like Metal Militia. Yeah. That's your fucking competitor.
And everybody
look at and Rockstar and Red Bull. Those are your competitors. Those are huge brands. So what's going to make you different than them? You know what I mean? Like, you make cool shirts. They're comfortable. The graphics are sick. Whatever. Metal Militia makes cool shirts with sick graphics that are comfortable. You know what I mean? So what's going to separate you from them? And then you're just kind of like, oh, yeah, you're right, huh? I'm like, exactly, dude. But I think they'll do fine. They're going to Dune Fest, so
that's cool.
They actually have gotten a good response. But it's just like little stuff like that. Like, you're right. Like, everyone can make a shirt. Everyone can make leggings. Everyone can make a sports bra or a backpack. Like, everyone can. But it's what's special about you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. How are you going to make other people feel special? How are you going to make other people feel like they want to buy your shit?
And that's within like yourself to do that. Like, it's not about how fucking cool your backpack is or all the different colors you option.
The packaging and like how cool the picture that you took of that gear is. Like, it doesn't fucking matter.
None of that matters. It's all about like, what do you do, you know, to like not only like hype your brand, but like hype the people who are supporting it to make them want to support it more.
Yeah.
Which you're not really making them do anything, right? But it's just like, you just support your supporters.
Right.
And they will never stop supporting you.
Exactly.
Like, look at all the Gunsmith followers and all the Gunsmith supporters. Like, dude, they still rock with us.
Oh, 100%.
Super hardcore.
100%.
I still get messages all the time from like checkups on like life and updates on what they're doing, and you know what I mean?
No, you got to build that community, and in order to build a community, you have to go that extra mile. Like,
oh yeah,
it seems so simple and so. It almost seems like stupid. Like, oh man, I got to message this dude back. Like,
oh, it means
bro,
the world to them, dude.
He just spent $20 on your fucking T-shirt.
Yeah. He gave you $20.
Yeah, $20 he could have spent somewhere else.
Maybe he needed $20 for gas,
yeah.
and instead he got a sick ass shirt from you.
Yeah, he
tell the motherfucker thank
you.
He
waited for his paycheck so he could get $20 extra, so he could buy your fucking shirt that you maybe spent $5 on, and isn't that great a quality in the first fucking place, and has some cheesy fucking design on it.
But he thinks you're tight.
Yeah, he's trying to support you, so let the man fucking support you and be grateful.
Oh yeah. People miss the mark on that, dude. It's weird. I see it a lot. I see it happen a lot on Instagram.
That's the thing, is because there's so many companies out there nowadays. Like, everybody thinks it's so fucking easy. There's a reason there's not fucking millions of companies that are fucking successful.
Oh yeah.
Like,
instead there's millions of tiny little companies.
There's billions of companies that you see for a year and they're gone, or they put out fucking one T-shirt and they're done, or there's some stupid supplement brand you see in the corner of fucking some expo you've never seen before, and you'll never see again. Because
that was their first.
That was their first and only expo, because they spent all their fucking money on the goddamn booth and they didn't sell shit
because they didn't know how to market.
Because it was called like Viper Juice or some stupid name.
That sounds sick. That sounds like a sick ass.
So you would buy that
if it was an energy drink? Yes.
Oh,
Viper Juice,
Viking blood.
That sounds sick,
bro. You are the That's not terrible.
It's super cliche.
I'm not gonna. It's super cliche. Like,
Viking blood, I'm drinking that if I see that on a shelf. I'm like, yes.
Well, you're not gonna see that on a shelf though, because they're not gonna. No store is gonna sell Viking blood.
Yeah, I know. GNC probably would.
No.
Vitamin Shop.
Vitamin Shop maybe.
Vitamin Shop's tight.
I like Vitamin Shop better than GNC.
I like it way more, dude.
I like the people at Vitamin. No offense, if you work at a GNC, no offense to you.
And no offense, yeah, definitely no offense, but Vitamin Shop has you guys beat on prices for sure.
And on the fact that when I walk in and they ask, hey, you need any help? And I go, no. And they leave me alone.
Yeah, dude. Like, all GNC employees, please stop trying to just fucking grab our nuts when we walk in. I don't want you to sell me your Beyond Raw protein powder. Like, please leave me the fuck alone. I'm not here for your brand of shit. I'm here for a other brand of shit.
God. Did I tell you the fucking story when I went into GNC the other day? So I went into a GNC, and I've gone into this GNC a few times because I buy like beta alanine, and like just like raw ingredients. And I also wanted to check out like some of the Ghost. Like, Ghost had like a new product out, like some pump thing. I've heard really good things about it, so I was like, I want to go check out the pump. So I walk in, and I've gone to this GNC a few times because I bought like bang. Like, Chrissy goes in to buy bangs and stuff, and the guy's always like, "Hey man, what's going on? What are you here for?" Like, man, I'm just browsing. Okay, you need help? And then he'll like see me start looking at it. He'll start talking to me about the fucking like, ugh, just leave me alone, dude. I know what I want. So I went in there, fucking resting bitch face. Hey man, what's up? And walked right to where I was going. He's like, you need help finding anything? I was like, no. He's like, what are you in here for? I was like, I just know I'm gonna grab my stuff. Like, you know.
What's your GNC? Yeah.
I'll tell you off air.
Okay.
But I went up to the thing, went to the Ghost aisle. Ghost had their products up, and I grabbed the container that looked like the pump one. Like I'd seen the pump one online. Mm-hmm. Grabbed the container that looked like the pump one. Didn't really read it, but I grabbed it. And I walked up to the counter. He's like, "Oh man, are you meaning to buy creatine?" And I was like, "What?" And I was like, I want the pump product." He's like, "Oh, this is the creatine." And I was like, "Oh, fuck." Because it was one of those things where he's like, "Hey, man, you need help finding anything?" I was like, "No, man, I'm good." And then I grabbed I grabbed the wrong fucking one. In my defense, they didn't have the pump product. Oh. But I walked up to the front. And he's like, "Oh, did you mean to buy creatine?" I was like, "No." He's like, "Oh, this is the creatine." I looked at it, it was like size up or some shit. I was like, fuck.
My God.
He's like, "Here, let me help you find something." I was like, oh, now I look like an idiot. I was like, this is karma right here for being an asshole when I walked in.
Yeah, but you should just like learn to read the people who come in. Like if I was working at GNC and I saw you walk in, I'd be like, okay, he knows.
He may know what he's talking about.
Like, he's fine. And if he happens to get creatine and he meant to get the pump, then I'll help him. But if he doesn't do that, then he's okay. Yeah.
I'm glad he said something though, because I would have been pissed if I bought that.
Oh, you would have got all the way home, spent $30 on a creatine.
But then he's like, you should try this product though. I was like, oh fuck, I don't want it. And I looked at it. It was like some ridiculous price for like 20 servings. I was like, oh, yeah. I know how much this supplement costs to make. I'm not paying them $50 for this. So I was like, no, I'm good, man, thanks. And then I was like, I didn't end up getting anything, but I was like, fuck, I still needed like beta alanine. Yeah. So I was like, Chrissy, I need to go to GNC, but I don't want to go to this one because I'm sick of seeing that guy. So we went to another GNC like 25 minutes from here and walked into the store, and that fucking dude was
no way.
He was.
No way.
He's like, "You're just everywhere." I was like, "Oh my God, what the fuck are you doing?"
I just saw you. What the fuck?
And it was the next day. I was like, "What the fuck? What are the chances of that?" Like, he was just there visiting the other GNC guy.
Oh my God.
I was like, "Oh my God!" Like, I turned to Chrissy. I was like, "That's the fucking guy."
That's the dude. Joe, 25 minutes.
So then I looked even stupider because I was like, I don't know. I was like, this is why I don't go to GNC.
Vitamin Shop. That's why we go to Vitamin Shop. There's a Vitamin Shop in Medford, I thought.
Yeah, it is. I don't know why I chose GNC. Oh, because Ghost has a thing with GNC.
Yeah.
So they're only in GNC, I think. I don't think they're in Vitamin Shop.
Probably not.
Yeah. They didn't have it either, though. So I was like, what the fuck? This is a waste.
The new product, it probably is sold out.
Yeah. But yeah, that's my GNC story. What are the chances, dude? Oh, well. Well, should we call it there?
Sure. Yeah.
We'll end on that.
I didn't realize what time it was.
Yeah, we'll end it there. Yeah. Good times.
Good old times.
Once again, if you work for GNC, no disrespect. Because there's the dude that actually worked at that GNC was like, "Hey, dude, I follow you on Instagram." I was like,
there's a dude who works at one of the GNCs here who's pretty cool. He's like a little too much, but every time I go in there, he's like really chill and doesn't really like bother me.
Yeah.
We'll talk about like working out, but he won't like try and sell me anything.
Yeah.
And that's like it. But I haven't gone to GNC in a long time.
I have not either.
I haven't taken supplements in a long time. Fuck, I should start.
No, you just need to get your diet and training on point, and then you can start your supplements.
My training's getting there slowly. I trained Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah, I was pretty proud. You trained after work.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, dude, that's awesome.
I have been.
That's good.
Yeah, I trained like 4 times this week.
That's good, man.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get this dad bod back in shape, dude.
Dad bod 2020.
Dad bod 2020.
All right. Well, let's call it there, dude.
All right.
Appreciate you guys for listening. If you made it this far, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Leave a review.
Yes.
And go to notforweek.com. Buy some shit.
Buy the sickest of the shit.
Buy somebody you know some shit that's cool.
Some shit in a bag.
Buy them some stuff. And we will support you. And we will, if you tag us in your purchase, we will fucking
Tag you.
post you and send you some motivational ass message.
Yep.
And be appreciative of you purchasing some shit off our
I will
website.
say, keep up the grind, dog. Exclamation
Pound.
Pound
Pound
fist.
emoji.
Emoji. Fire, flames, 100.
Flames, bro.
Flames.
But yeah, notforweek.com. Grab some merch. Be awesome. And
Thanks for tuning in to episode 36.
ooh, 36.
Almost 40 episodes in.
40.
840.
All right, guys. Stay savage, my friends. Peace.